Wouldn't it be great to live in a world that wasn't so separated? Imagine, if you will, for a few moments, a place where it didn't matter what color your skin was or what kind of job you had. All that matters is that you were human and you were important. Every human is important, not just a select group of people. Today we're going to look at the group Black Lives Matter. Is it a hate group? Do they promote violence and chaos? Or is this a group that promotes unity and peace among everyone? Black Lives Matter is a group that was created in 2012 according to CNN.com. This group was created after Trayvon Martin's death, which according to Black Lives Matter was a hate crime. If you look at their website, it portrays a young 12-year-old middle school child that was killed in cold blood. However, that is not the case. CNN.com reports that Trayvon Martin was actually a teenager who had 10 days prior to his death been suspended from school for having drugs at school. If you look at his social media account, it shows him showing gang signs and other things that will lead you to believe that he was not an upstanding citizen. It is my opinion that Black Lives Matter is a hate group indeed. They say that for black people need to rally and they need to be liberated. It is my opinion that black people do not need to be liberated. It is also my opinion that they promote violence and chaos, and they like to gain national attention by promoting that violence and chaos. On March 4, 2016, presidential hopeful Donald Trump held a rally in Louisiana. During that rally, 24 members of the Black Lives Matter movement showed up, started chanting Black Lives Matter. They hung banners that said, "Stop the hate. Your hate is killing people." They resisted arrest when security tried to remove them from the area where the rally was. They locked arms, refusing to leave. This is not a one-time occurrence. This type of behavior happens every time Black Lives Matter attend any kind of rally. Is this a group that promotes unity and peace? I think not. Black Lives Matter movement has put police officers under a microscope. They would like for you to believe that law enforcement officers are bad and they are out to get black people. I can tell you that if you don't break the law, you don't go to jail. And if you don't fight with a police officer, you will not get shot. With that being said, are there some bad apples in law enforcement? Yes, but the good outweighs the bad. Should the bad ones have to answer for the things that they do? Yes, they should, but not all law enforcement should have to answer for the few bad apples. July 7th, 2016. Black Lives Matter protest was held in Dallas. On that day, according to CNN.com, 5 Dallas police officers were shot and killed. 9 were injured. Micah Johnson was the shooter that day. According to Mr. Johnson, he wanted to kill white people, especially white police officers. And that day he did. Mr. Johnson was also killed on July 8th by members of the Dallas Police Department. He was shot he was actually blown up after refusing to give himself up. CNN states, and I quote, the shooting in Dallas was the deadliest incident since the terror attack on the United States of September 11, 2001. Since January of this year, 68 police officers have been killed in the line of duty. If the members of Black Lives Matter wanted to be heard and taken seriously, then it is my belief that they should take some advice from the Bible. Proverbs 15:1 tells us, a soft answer turns away wrath, but a harsh word stirs up anger. If they would only read that one verse and live by it, then they would get more and better results than they're getting right now with the chaos that they promote. As a wife of a police officer, I can tell you that yes, his life matters. We live in a society today that is so selfish. And is so wrapped up in us that we've forgotten what this great country was founded on. We have gone so far out in left field, we've forgotten what really matters. Today I want to persuade you to put you on the back burner and let's concentrate on helping others. Let's remind each other that all lives matter. Let's forget about skin color and remember that we are all God's children. Let's also remember that love conquers all. challenge you to be nice to a complete stranger, to pray for your enemy, most importantly, stop the hate. I also challenge you to be the light, show love, show compassion. And if we all did this, what a great world this would be. Dr. Martin Luther King gave his famous speech, I Have a Dream. He said he had a dream that little white kids and little black kids could play together one day hand in hand. What would he say if he could see this world today?